It has been a wild couple of weeks in America. President Biden, perhaps based on the fallout from how he handled the debate and, frankly, physical age, decided he would pass the mantle in the race for the presidency this cycle. What a very few people realize, though, is that Kamala was not his first choice to take the torch and run with it. Believe it or not, I was. Sunday before last, I am chilling on my couch when my phone rings. Me. Hello? Joe? Philip? It's Joe. This shit ain't funny. My granddaddy died in 1980. Joe Biden. Oh, that makes more sense. Wait, what? Yes, as in President Joe Biden. Whatever the FBI guy watching me has told you, never mind that. That's not why I'm calling. So what's up? As you may well know, I have spent basically 2/3 of my life in public service and elected office. And frankly, it is time for me to bow out. I've been reading that and do not disagree. But what has this to do with me? Well, I plan to make my announcement this afternoon, but I wanted to bounce something off of you before doing so. Have you ever considered running for public office? Nope. Would you consider it? See, now that depends on how much has that FBI agent watching me told you about my web browsing and search activities? Well, no, we won't go there, but it won't be a problem. So what are you asking me? I intend to step aside in the presidential race and need to endorse a replacement for the nomination, and you felt like a good fit, you see? Not to let y'all in on more than you need to know about me, if you didn't already know, but I have a vivid imagination that sometimes just kind of kicks in whenever it feels like it, even if someone is actively talking to me. This old-ass man droning on why I should desire to continue his run for the presidency will assuredly become one of those moments, given my actual interest in participating in politics when one pulls back and considers my disdain for most politicians. With that said, my brain was processing whatever was being said the same way we hear when an adult is speaking on Charlie Brown. I muted the phone and called Yeti. And as he does whenever I speak his name, he came to my side and sat down like the good boy he is. Me. Hey, buddy, this guy thinks we should desire to become president. Flip note, yes, we. A presidency would involve me and my puppy dog equally. More on that shortly. Yeti. While Joe continued to babble on with some shit about the weight of the moment and the importance of the mission, my daydreaming went into overdrive. First, I imagined the absolute fact that Yeti would follow me everywhere in the White House, and not just the living rooms. Cabinet meetings and official visits with world leaders. Decorum naturally dictates that the president's dog does not sit in on these things, but I'm insisted on being available to my buddy at his discretion. In this daydream, aides attempted to appeal to decorum, but I put my foot down, insisting that Yeti is my co-president and it was not up for debate. Next, things were a bit more tense. I am actually in one of those official prime minister type visits, and he is being indifferent to my dog and trying to conduct business without first acknowledging him. This is where things get kind of dicey. Mr. Prime Minister, I ain't signing shit till you tell my buddy he's a good boy and play with his ears. But, Mr. President, did I stutter, motherfucker? I'm beginning to see that it might not be such a good idea to take him up on what he's offering, but he's still fucking talking. What the hell? I'm imagining now the fallout from my refusal to let the Prime Minister not acknowledge my puppy dog and the resulting standoff. There was a montage playing in my head of non-stop news coverage of the tense meeting and culminates in a paper headline the following morning. WW3 tensions, as President refuses to accept the Prime Minister's dog allergies as anything other than disrespect. Oh shit, he was allergic. Why didn't someone tell me this shit to begin with? While caught up in this bizarro make-believe world of my own imagination's creation, I hadn't noticed the president winding down his pitch and transitioning to press me for a yes or no. Joe, so, what'd you think? About what? You want to give it a go? Give what a go? Everything we just discussed. You taking my place at the top of the ticket. Oh, shit. I was daydreaming and didn't listen to a damn thing this man has been saying for the last 15 minutes. I don't think so. Well, we understand you have quite the way with words and can captivate a crowd, and it's just, is it financial? We have an amazing fundraising machine behind us. You won't be coming off of your own money. Nice to know, because I'm broke. It's just, is it security? No worries. Top of ticket candidates get Secret Service protection ever since Bobby Kennedy. You do not mention Bobby Kennedy if you want me to consider running for president. I get it. It's that I talked this over with my dog, and he does not want to move to Washington, D.C. Your dog? Infinitely important. I guess I understand. Thank you. I'd imagine the life we're in, I might have to spend vast amounts of time away from my dog, and somehow the absolute hell of a puppy-dogless existence far outweighs the possibility of being the leader of the free world. It just ain't worth it. I chose my dog, and Joe chose Kamala. I think we're both better off for it.